welcome to San Jose City College for tonight's game featuring two old Jesuit rivals, the St. Ignatius Wildcats and the Bellarmine Bells. You see here both student sections are revved up. They're ready to go for the CCS Open Division Championship. Let's get you the highlights. First quarter, the Bells would start out with the ball on a 3rd and long play. KJ Carta-Samuels keeps it and runs left. He goes through 2 hits and still is able to reach across. First down, Bellarmine. Later in the drive, Joey Sanfilippo on the sweep play to the right. He gets dragged down by Albert Waters on the play, but the Bells still got enough for another first down. On the next play, 1st and goal, Kenneth Olagbodi on the run, brought down behind the line of scrimmage by number 15 Ford for the Wildcats. The next play would be for no gain, but on 3rd and goal, carta-samuels fakes the toss, spins left, and plows through the St. Ignatius defensive line. From 2 yards out, it's a touchdown, Bells. A nearly 8-minute drive leads to 7 points. The Bells take an early 7-0 lead. SI would get the ball. Jackson on the pass. It's complete to number 87, Moore Harris, who shakes a tackler and gets 13 yards. First down, Wildcats. That would take us to the end of the first, with the Bells leading 7-0. Second quarter, on 3rd down, Albert Waters jukes a defender and gets a first down, gaining 10 yards on the play. And another 3rd down would come up for the Wildcats. Stin runs left, but is run down on the play by number 1, Austin Changris for the Bells. It would lead to a field goal try. Capitello's field goal attempt goes up and it hits the upright. No good. The Wildcats would not score. The Bells would take over. They would hand the ball off to Gavin Lyman, who gets drilled on the play by Matt Emery, who is fired up. This would lead to a Bell 3 and out. The Wildcats taking over. Stin on the misdirection toss to Elijah Dale. They fool the Bells as Dale gets 10 yards and a first down for SI. Later in the drive, Stin runs left, makes an awkward motion and loses the football. It rolls forward past Andrew Voller and goes into the arms of the Bellarmine Bells. Turnover, Bellarmine ball. Let's take another look at that as Stin gets the ball poked loose as his arm makes a forward underhand motion. The Wildcats were trying to get the refs to say it was a forward pass. It would have been penalized had it been, but the refs would not bite. Bellarmine ball. Later in the second quarter, Stin's pass would be complete to Joe Lang, who would shake some defenders and go 26 yards for a first down. Next play after, Stin to Lang again, who makes a leaping catch, refusing to let the Bellarmine defenders catch this ball, jumping over them with the catch. First down, Wildcats just outside of their red zone. However, it would be there where the drive would stall, and Capitello would come back out for a 43-yard field goal attempt. He would kick this ball 42 yards, but it would be 1 yard short of going through. We would go to half with the score in our Open Division Championship, Bellarmine 7, St. Ignatius 0. Third quarter, Albert Waters for the Wildcats gets a pitch and does an okey-doke on the defender. He would gain 10 yards and a Wildcat first down. However, the drive would stall here and Joe Lang would come on to punt. He gets the snap on the punt, but wait, it's a fake! Lang rolls out to the right and throws it to Moore Harris, who catches it. It's a first down for the Wildcat. But wait a second, hold your horses. Penalty flag on the play. An eligible man downfield on the Wildcats. The perfectly executed fake would be called back and SI would have to punt. Bellarmine ball now as Kenneth Olagbodi steamrolls his way to the SI 30-yard line for a 14-yard gain. The Bells would get a first down here, and then on the draw play on 3rd and a mile, Olagbodi would get wrapped up behind the line, and after 3 quarters, our score remained Bellarmine 7, Wildcats 0. Early in the 4th quarter, St. Ignatius has the ball. Elijah Dale goes up the middle here, a good gain and a Wildcat first down. Later on the same drive, the pitch to Albert Waters, who takes it to the left side, runs out of bounds, almost runs into our cameraman, but he would get a first down Into the red zone, the Wildcats go. Elijah Dale would take it to the right on the very next play. He would gain 11 yards and just miss getting into the end zone, but the Wildcats would have first and goal on the 1 yard line. After they could not score on first down, on second and goal, Dale would take the ball, run left, follow his lead blockers from the left side, and he would get in. The point after try would tie the game up with 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. We were tied at 7. It was the Bells' turn to drive, and we know how good the Bells are at eating clock on their drive. Kenneth Olagbodi had multiple big runs, including this 12-yard run to get the Bells into the red zone. We only had 3 minutes left. After the Wildcats used their timeouts on first and second down stops, it was 3rd and 3, but Kenneth Olagbodi, who else for the Bells, would run left. He would gain 10 yards. It would be first and goal. Bells at the 5-yard line. First and goal. KJ Carta-Samuels takes it right. Only a 1-yard gain. Second and goal from the 4. Olagbodi up the middle. No gain. Third and goal from the 4. Carta-Samuels to the right. He would gain a measly 1 yard. This would bring up 4th and goal from the 3-yard line. Coach Janik calls a timeout and decides to go for it. He does not send Grant Bush, who was a surefire make from only 20 yards out. 4th and goal from the 3. Kenneth Olagbodi gets the handoff up the middle, and he is in! Touchdown Bells! The Bells would have a 13-7 lead with only a minute and 20 seconds left. But wait a second, the refs are convening. We may have a controversial decision here. He was stopped 1 inch short. Turnover, Wildcat ball. Let's take another look here. And Olagbodi would get the handoff. He would be stopped just shy. And you look at the football here. The football was placed an inch away from the goal line. Jack Stim would do some very smart moves, and the Wildcats would just push forward. The Bells only had 1 timeout. Instead of trying to hand it off, Stim just pushes forward on QB sneaks. They would run out the clock, and for the first time in CCS Open Division history, we are going to overtime. 1st and 10 from the Bells from the 10. Carta-Samuels on the run. He would only gain about 4 yards. It would be 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Next play, 2nd and goal from the 6. Olagbodi up the middle. He would get 4 more yards. The Bells look like they have something brewing here. 3rd and goal from the 2. But as the Bells go to line up, a false start penalty pushes them back 5 yards. It would be 3rd and goal from the 7 until another false start penalty would be called on them. The Bells choose the absolute worst time in their season to lose all the discipline they have. Grant Bush would go out to kick the field goal. He would make it. Our score after the field goal, Bellarmine Bells 10, St. Ignatius Wildcats 7. You see the SI offense out there. The handoff to Elijah Bell. He goes left, a great seal on the edge from Bullard, and Elijah Dale is in from 10 yards out, and your St. Ignatius Wildcats are the 2012 Central Coast Section Open Division champions. Oh my goodness, what a way to end it. Dale, let's take another look at the play. Took the ball left from the middle of the hash marks and got some superb blocking from his left side, including a great seal, as I mentioned, from Bullard. And almost untouched, the junior gets into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown, and by far his most memorable. The St. Ignatius Wildcats have won their 2nd straight CCS title.